Hey everyone, it's Game Fruit Pulp. Welcome back to another IniziCraft server video. Today I'm going to be showcasing something pretty cool that we have going on right now. It's going to be going on for, I guess, infinite amounts of time. I'm not really sure. We haven't really set a cap on it, but it's something that we thought would really bring the community together and sort of give everyone a project to work on as a group. Because while Townie is a community-based thing, often people are sort of working on their own towns and not really going and communicating with other towns as often as they are with their own townspeople. And so we wanted to do something that would sort of bring together everybody as a group. And so what we did was we made um, this thing called the dock shop. And so the dock shop is the first of hopefully many community-based projects. And what that means is that the server needed something. The server needed more market space. And so instead of having our build team build the market space, we thought it would be a good idea to let the community build it. And everyone sort of work together, everyone collaborate and build this space that the server desperately needed as a group and sort of as a way to build our community and build more friendships within our community and all that kind of stuff. And so to get there, you just do /warp dock shop, and you're here. And so you can see there's some work that's already been done on it by different players in the community. We've got some parrots as expected. And we didn't put these rules up. These were player made rules for the players that have built here. And so you can see that we sort of have this area. Players make their own market stalls. And it's an area, this has been going for, I think, 3 or 4 days so far. Well, at the time of recording this. So it'll be about a week by the time it comes out. But players are sort of making their own stalls. They're sticking to the theme. And I think it's a pretty cool opportunity for players to sort of work together and collaborate on a pretty big project. And so while everyone has their town stuff that they want to work on and make better, I think this is a good way to work with other people from other towns. And who knows, maybe you'll grow some alliances. You'll grow maybe in townspeople, you'll find some allies, find some new people looking for towns. Who knows? But if you do want to come and build on this area, I mean, it's unlocked for everybody. PvP is turned off. That's something I should have said before. You cannot, PvP is turned off in this area, so you don't need to worry about being murdered while you're trying to build. Additionally, the only way to get here is by warp. So if somebody does come here and was able to kill you, which they weren't, it would be a warp kill. So it is a good time, I think, and I hope that you guys come on and join. And one of the reasons we were doing this is because all the Townie servers are there's quite a few similarities between all Townie servers. There's always the tournaments. There's always these leagues or these tournaments or these events where they test the same three skills over and over: your economy, your PvP skills, and your building skills. But there's nothing really to work as a community together. I haven't really seen, at least in the Townie servers I've been on, I haven't seen events or things that players do in collaboration aside from the towns themselves. And so I thought that this could sort of be a good opportunity to, for lack of a better word, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This was going to be a job that I was going to have our build team do. And I thought, why have our build team do this when they can work on different things for events, and we can have our community work on this as well, because we did have some players sort of saying they wanted more things to do. So we're trying to do that throughout this month of July. We're trying to have a lot more events coming out and make things more enjoyable. And so far, it is, I think, being kind of represented in our players. Our player count, our new player count's kind of risen so far in July, although we are early. Hopefully we can keep that up. And hopefully this kind of community keeps growing. And I think that one of the reasons that I'm so big on this is because the server was really founded as just a group of friends who wanted to just play a Townie-based server, and we decided to go public with it because of other servers closing, and we wanted to be able to just sort of invite or have not invite other players, because we could have done that, but have other players who are looking for a server like ours come and join. And so if we have a smaller player base, that's not really a big deal, as long as we have an active and a good community. And that's sort of what we're trying to achieve here. And that although our community is smaller right now, if it does grow, that's great. But we want it to grow with the same sort of theme that we have now, where it's a very family, for lack of a better word, family-like atmosphere here. Everyone is good friends with each other. There's jokes, there's banter, there's all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I think everybody is good friends. One of the biggest problems we've had recently with our player count is that we get 4 or 5 people leaving all at once to go play mini games together, which I think is a sign of good health in our community, despite the fact that it might not be good health in our player count. But I think it's a good sign to show that we are sort of doing what we wanted to accomplish when we started this server, and that is to start a good community, start friendships, because that's ultimately why everyone plays this game. Everyone plays Minecraft to have fun, right? And I think that by building a good community, you not only have a better quality or better product, but you also have a better time. Other players on here have a better time, and I think that while I could be trying to chase people and do that kind of stuff, I think that I'd prefer to let our quality speak for itself, and try and just get our quality and our community to sort of speak to other players and tell other players, hey, I was on this great server. I know that we're having fun on mini games. When we're done with mini games, do you want to come and check it out with me? And just things like that that I think help grow a strong community, because you don't want almost every server that is townie based kind of has factions, for lack of a better word. That might be a bad word, but everything sort of splits into factions, and you don't want that on your server. You want it to be a server where everyone feels not like fine talking to everyone, and that's what we're trying to do here. But anyways, if you enjoyed and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And speaking of low player count, if you are a returning viewer and you enjoyed, please hit the like and the favorite. Aside from that, you'll catch a Rocket League video on Wednesday. My name is Game for Pulp, and I will catch you guys all later. Have a good one.